have made your decision to study 8 hours today. But 8 hours later, you end up doing nothing at all. I'm sure we all have experienced this so many times. So, here are 3 reasons why you aren't studying efficiently and 3 ways to solve it. Number 1, you're distracted. You're 20 minutes into your study session. Suddenly, you're thinking about your favorite holiday destination. Or maybe you came up with a brilliant idea for your science project. But you're in the middle of a study session. It just isn't the right time to attend to them. We can deal with internal distractions like these by writing them down in a distraction list. A distraction list is a place where we write down all the particular thoughts or ideas that distracts us while we're studying. By immediately writing down our distracting thoughts, those distractions will be removed out of our mind and we are able to pay full attention to our studies or work. After you finish your study session, go back to that distraction list. Make plans to take care of anything important on the list. I find it the easiest to type out my distractions on my phone, but of course, you can use any platform or any device that is convenient for you. For example, you can use Notion, a notebook, or maybe you can just type it out on your laptop. This method also helps you to dictate what is important, because a lot of times, those thoughts just aren't going to benefit us in our life in any way. So in this case, you can just ignore them. Bear in mind that this distraction list is not meant to be aesthetic, so don't waste time trying to make it look pretty or decorating it. Number 2, you're unmotivated. You don't have the motivation to get started. You just can't get yourself to open up your textbook or get started on your work. So in the end, you end up procrastinating. It is tempting to put off our work whenever we don't have the motivation to do it. We tend to say to ourselves, I'll do it once I have the motivation. We always rely on our mood or motivation to get something started. But the truth is that we actually need to get started on something in order to create that motivation. Using the Pomodoro Method is a really effective way to solve this problem. Basically, you commit a certain amount of time to fully focus on studying. Then you take a short break. This is 1 Pomodoro. Then you repeat the process until you have completed the amount of Pomodoros that you want to complete. Also, I highly recommend to have something to look forward to at the end of your study session. This gives you a reason to stick till the end of your study session, and studying just becomes so much more enjoyable when you have something to look forward to. Number 3, you're overwhelmed. 3 essays are due by the end of this week. And your exam is in a week, but you haven't even started studying. There are just so many things that we have to get done that we don't even know where to start. The way to solve this problem is to make things simpler. Break down your workload into doable tasks by making a checklist. This way, you have a clear plan on what do you need to do and where to get started. And this makes it so much more easier to get started on your work. We are more likely to start doing something if it is easier to take action. To make a checklist, start by dividing your checklist into 2 sections. Write down a maximum of 3 tasks in the top section. This will be the high priority section. Whatever you write here must be completed today. Then, write a maximum of 3 tasks in the lower section. This will be the low priority section. Whatever is here are like backups. If you have checked everything off in your high priority section within the time limit you gave yourself, then move on to the low priority section. Whatever remains in the low priority section will be in the high priority section the next day. 6 tasks does not seem too overwhelming to complete, so you are more likely to get things done. Here is a summary of how to be efficient in your studies. When you're distracted, use a distraction list. When you're not motivated, use the Pomodoro Method. When you're overwhelmed, make a checklist. I hope this video has been helpful and do share it with someone who might benefit from it. Thank you for staying till the end of this video, and comment down below what other challenges do you guys face when you're studying. Have a productive time studying, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! We can deal with internal distractions like these by writing them down in a to-do list.